So a couple weeks ago, I put together a little dissertation. Call it All Lives Don't Matter or No Lives Matter. Like I said, this is going to be the first installment on my video. Some of you read this on Facebook, but I really do want this to get out. So here goes. You know, in the past year or two, we've seen a lot of these hashtags, social media, the news, about what lives matter. Some lives matter more than others. When you really break that down, why do any lives matter? Why do all lives matter? Who came up with that? I'll tell you who. Living people. Shit. Self-preservation, right? It's the latest from JFK or Martin Luther King on what lives matter. Not a goddamn thing, because they're fucking dead and they don't give a shit about what lives matter. So, let's start with a couple of different groups of people. Work our way around, alright? Anti-gun grabbing group. People like Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America. Shannon Watts' little group. Or Michael Bloomberg. And all these other fucking miscreants that should have been aborted. Every time a child or someone's killed by a gun, of course, the first thing that these people want to do is dance in the blood, and they say, "Oh, it's a tragedy. We've got to do something about gun control, gun control, gun control." Here's the real problem with these lunatics, though. Most of them just want to ban guns, but not from themselves. They want their arm protection. They just don't want you and I to be able to protect ourselves. But why? For the children, right? Children's lives matter. But hey, some guy goes out, gets drunk, plows into a school bus and kills 35 kids. I don't see Shannon Watts or Michael Bloomberg on the news talking about banning Budweiser now, do you? You know why? Because children's lives don't fucking matter to them. They don't really give a damn. You know, it's funny. In 2007, statistics showed that 12,632 people died from gun-related homicide. Keep in mind, that number is a lot inflated. You got self-defense, suicide, justifiable homicide included in it. I'd say half of those fall into those three categories. 12,998 people in that same year died from drunk driving related incidents. Whose life matters, really? Let's talk about criminals. We have this violent culture in our country. Let's just limit it to criminals, violent criminals, murderers, rapists, and pedophiles for the sake of argument's sake, because these are some of the wonderful people. People like Mike Brown and James Holmes, and let's be honest, their lives don't fucking matter. But yet, there's a memorial to Mike Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. Kid's a criminal. Tried to steal a police officer's gun. Got his ass kicked, got shot. Started rioting in his honor. Peaceful giant my ass. He's a martyr. But does someone who sell drugs, murder his own people, assault his own people, does his life matter? Not really. Not to me, at least. To some people, I guess it does, when there's something to gain from it. You know, the other day I sent this paper to one of my co-workers who's very intelligent. He brought up a good point. Charlie Manson, been sitting in a jail cell on death row for God knows how many years, making millions of dollars, being glorified as some kind of fucking hero. Guess what? He ain't no fucking hero. He's a piece of shit. His life don't matter either. You know, we got these groups like the Black Lives Matter movement. Let me tell you something. I get called a racist because I say the things with a ridiculous hashtag like Black Lives Matter. Do they report all the millions of, well, maybe thousands. Let's not go with millions. I don't have statistics to prove that up. Thousands of the black babies that are aborted every year. Or any babies for that matter. Do they go with the tens of thousands of black males killed by other black males? Do their lives matter? Do the drug dealers who deal in drugs in their own communities further destroying their own people matter? Seems like to these people the only time their lives matter is when a police officer who happens to be white is involved in the death. Come on now, call me a racist, but facts speak for themselves. A black male is 9.5 times more likely to be killed by another black male than any police officer or white person or anyone else for that matter. Black lives matter my ass. Nobody's life matters. Give me a friggin' break. Alright, so let's get on to abortions, because children's lives matter, right? When does it become a child? All you liberal hippies say that science is the most important thing and not religion. Okay. Let's go scientifically. If it has a heartbeat, it's alive. But yet you're okay with aborting living things, living people. So tell me, how come a child is less important when they're in the womb than when outside the womb? I'll tell you, because you're a fucking hypocrite. Anyone seen the sorry-ass state of most child protective service departments? You tell me children's lives matter to you. You're fucking full of shit. Let's talk about police brutality. Everybody wants to talk about police brutality. We all know that's bullshit. But I get told that it's because I'm white that I can't get police brutality happen to me. If you think because I'm fucking white that I can't get a cop to tase or tackle or beat the shit out of me in less than 10 seconds fucking flat, you're a fucking moron. But let's go with this for a second, because police brutality is a big deal, right? Well, let's talk about this fictitious concept. By the way, it's called resisting fucking arrest. If a cop tells you to do something, fucking do it. If a criminal, because let's presume that a law-abiding citizen isn't going to break the law and probably wouldn't attack an officer of the law, is attempting to cause great imminent bodily harm to a police officer, does his life not matter? Should we just let the criminal kill the cop? After all, to some people, blue lives don't matter, police lives don't matter. One of my best friends, her husband is a cop. Lots of my friends are cops, and guess what? Their lives fucking matter to me. But yet you got people going around talking about pigs in a blanket, kill police, kill police. How about we kill fucking pedophiles? How about we kill fucking criminals, drug dealers, guys that break into your house and steal shit? How about we kill those motherfuckers? Let the police do their damn job. Shut the fuck up with that. Here's another good group of people that lives should matter, right? Smokers, drinkers, drug users, drug dealers. Seems to me that if it fits some sort of political agenda, their life matters. But really dig deep. More people die from secondhand smoke than smoking each year. More people die from drunk drivers than guns, knives, and heart attacks combined. So when a politician or some corrupt, soulless, dystopian company like CVS tell you to stop selling cigarettes because they're not healthy and people's lives matter, right? No, they really don't. They're doing it for political contributions. They got a huge financial payoff. Your smokers' lives, you don't fucking matter at all to them. They still sell alcohol. They push doctors to write prescriptions that are highly addictive and have worse side effects than the reason you need the fucking drug in the first place. So those people's lives don't matter, but as long as their chemical dependency is profitable. How drug users and... Yeah, just give me a minute there. How drug users and people's lives don't matter as long as they're chemicals. I mean, do lives matter at all? No. Jails are full of drug dealers and drug users. If their lives mattered, instead of locking them in a cell for 20 fucking years, we'd help them. Their lives don't really matter. Anyone picking up on something here yet? If you're still listening, you probably noticed a pattern. Poor people, sick people, they matter, right? I mean, hell, that's the reason for Obamacare, right? Cancer and AIDS medicine costs more than illegal narcotics, though. My asthma medicine is about $500 a month for one month supply. Most insulin for diabetics costs almost $1,000 without insurance. Those people matter? Give me a fucking break. Elderly people and poverty-stricken people seem to matter too, right? Again, when there's a political agenda behind it, but in the real reality, the treatment they get from everybody, it's fucking abhorrent. Whether you're black, white, yellow, purple, whatever the fuck you are. Poverty-stricken people matter when minimum wage questions come up, but nobody wants to pay for it, right? Same for elderly people on Social Security. Some of you want to shoot holes in my statements, and feel free. Provide me some statistical, scholarly rebuttals. You can't. And by the way, if you haven't figured out who I said this all about, it's you fucking left-wing liberals. The ones who think black people need your pity. The ones who think that these people can't succeed on their own, which is absolute bullshit. The same liberals who want equality, but only if it's a equality that they want. Special treatment. They hate police, they hate babies, they hate minorities, they hate the poor, they hate veterans, but they guise it as helping people. How is enslaving a minority group on welfare helping them? Why not teach them some skills, get them jobs? Why not put them through better schools? That's how their lives matter. How many lives have been saved by Bloomberg and Watt's gun control agenda? Guess what? Chicago, New York City, California, Detroit, Michigan. Some of the hardest places in the country for a law-abiding citizen to obtain a gun. You know what else they have? The highest violent crime rates with guns per capita in the United States of America. Go figure that out, huh? People's lives matter, huh? How many black lives were saved by gangbangers realizing that black lives matter when they were rioting and looting and destroying communities like Ferguson, Missouri, or Baltimore, Maryland, huh? None. How many sick people's lives were saved when they can't afford their medicine? We have boner pills that can keep a 4-hour fucking erection, but we can't cure a common cold. I ask these questions because we have to listen to the media. Their lack of journalistic integrity. They vilify police, white people, black people, poor people, sick people. Cigarettes, beer, liquor, guns, anything that can alter an event or change someone's life drastically. Because, hey, all lives matter, right? Tell me again how any fucking life matters. I'm gonna leave you with this. The only life that matters are your life and your loved ones. That's really it. Doesn't make you a sociopath if you don't give a shit about other people. It just makes you a hypocrite if you support anything that can take a human life and still say any life matters. You're responsible for your own life. And hey, if I offended you, a good friend of mine once told me if the shoe fits, wear it. Brooklyn out.